afternoon, colleagues. It's Dr. G here. As you can see, I'm in my Phillies garb and in wish-I mode. I had tickets for today's Phillies game between the Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers at 1:30, but as you well know, not going to happen. But, try to get in the spirit. What'd you say? Want to know what's going on here? Well, I'll tell you what. How if I take you for a tour? Let's see what's happening here at the central office. So I'm going to switch this around so you can just take a quick buzz through. Hey, Mrs. Hughes, you around? My assistant, Mrs. Hughes, no, she's not here. Conference room is a bit dark, as you can see. Hey, Miss Ingham, Miss Pilch, in personnel, anybody home? No, offices are dark. So we go, the kitchen. Always something bubbling in here, but as you can well see, very dark, lonely place. The Department of Special Services. Dr. Ferraro! Gail, you here? No, nothing but hands on the wall. Hey, our child, someone's always down this hallway. Venus, Corinne, anybody home? Nope, as you can see. Well, ladies and gents, they're all doing what they're supposed to be doing. Keeping the social distancing and, most importantly, staying home, which is what we all need to have to do. Well, you know what? I think I'll cut through my conference room here and give you a gander at the conference room. You've probably never been in here before. No. Hey, Charlie, what's happening? No, you're not going to make it back to the Pirates of the Caribbean where you work. That's your wishing also, Charlie. It's not going to happen real soon. I'll tell you what, though. Maybe we can do this for you. How about if I trade you? We'll take this off. I like that mask for the social distancing. Let's give you this Phillies hat. You can keep your gloves. I don't know if it's going to stay on or not, Charlie. There you go. Well, you know what? You got a better chance of seeing a big baseball game. Maybe no fans yet. Let's hope that sports are back soon. See you later, Charlie. I got a message I got to deliver here. Well, as you can see, everybody at the central office is doing what they're supposed to be doing. That meaning staying home and invoking the social distancing, which is a good thing. So I do have some information that I'd like to share with you. Foremost, I want to thank all of you for the hard work and efforts thus far in supporting the pandemic curriculum and for getting ready to shift to the virtual model of delivering instruction. As I outlined in my letter to parents, this is going to be challenging for all of us. Our curriculum was not designed to be delivered remotely. Your daily interaction with your students is what makes the difference. However, we're going to do the best job possible with the resources we have. Is it going to be perfect? I don't think so, but I know it will be good enough. It's going to take a lot of patience, understanding, and flexibility from all stakeholders to provide the best programming possible under the present circumstances. Our Board of Education, our administration, including our principals, curriculum department, special services, IT, and business office, are right here with you, willing to support you every step of the way. As you know, the federal mandate for social distancing has been extended to April the 30th. I believe our governor will make an announcement regarding school closures across the state on Friday, April the 17th. Just a reminder, the entire Lenape region, including our district, will be closed for spring break from Friday, April 10th through Friday, April 17th. I believe we all need a break from the routine of this new normal. As soon as we receive information from the Department of Education on Achieve New Jersey, we will share it with you. Any pertinent information regarding compliance issues and timelines will be communicated to you via this office and or your building principal. I'd like to close this afternoon by reading a letter I received from a colleague, penned by an unknown superintendent somewhere in the United States. I believe he or she is right on point. In February of 2016, something magical took place in the scorched, arid region of California known as Death Valley. Following years of drought and unrelenting heat, one of the hottest and driest places on the planet experienced a breathtaking phenomenon. Millions of seeds lying dormant, buried under the dusty desert soil, collectively burst to life, carpeting the floor of this barren stretch of over 20 species of magnificent wildflowers for miles and miles in what we now is called a super bloom. These flowers have laid dormant for years, silently waiting for the conditions to call them back to life. As our connections and sense of purpose begin to escape us during this global crisis, nerves fray and a sobering reality settles in. It is becoming increasingly likely that school, the place of connections and purpose for our children, and the soul of any community, may be closed for the remainder of the year. For now, it will be replaced by a virtual facsimile that could never replicate the warmth of a teacher's words, the sense of belonging our children crave. Sadly, it is also likely that we will all eventually know someone who contracts this virus, and perhaps we will all know someone who may lose to this virus. It is precisely in times like this where we can see the very worst and the very best in each other. The generation we serve in our schools today was born under the shadow of 9/11, raised in the terror of Sandy Hook, seduced by the perverted temptations of social media and dopamine hits, and now finds itself facing a generational crisis, all while aching for the adults in their lives to show them their very best in the most challenging of times. Their childhood innocence, a natural endowment, has been violently stripped. They are looking for the very best in us right now. They are counting on us. We tend to find exactly what we are looking for in life. If you want to see the best in each other, now is the time to look for it. It is there. Perhaps it's dormant, like the millions of wildflowers below the surface of Death Valley. Right now, the conditions are right. The conditions all around us summon the very best in us, even if it lays dormant, back to life. There are acts of kindness happening all around us, big and small. There are people subordinating their comforts for the welfare of others. If we fasten our attention to these people and to their examples, perhaps our measure of humane kindness can outpace the spread of this contagion. The very best in us is there if we look for it. If you look around, you'll see countless young eyes watching us, counting on us. The very best in us may be out in the open, or like the millions of wildflowers beneath the floor of the desert, it may lie dormant. Now's the time for our best to come out. Perhaps they have never counted on us any more than right now. I have to say, from my perspective, this letter says it all. So I leave this with you. Have a good night. Be safe, stay healthy, and keep to the social distancing. I hope to see you all very soon.